Hello, Cody from Black Forest Racing. I get a lot of questions online about the live streaming setup that we use at events, and so I figured I'd go ahead and make a couple of videos detailing the methods and the equipment that we use to make those. Let's dig right in. So we have a couple of methods and devices that we've used to handle this for us in the past. The traditional setup that we started with was just simply using a smartphone. It's a little bit difficult to get a smartphone reliably powered in a race car and get it reliably held down in the race car, and so we moved on to using a Wi-Fi hotspot, which is available from many of your providers. We have a nice waterproof one that we use and it's ruggedized, able to withstand the vibrations in the car, at least so far, for a few years now. The Wi-Fi hotspot supplies an internet signal to this Cerevo LiveShell, which is an encoding device. The LiveShell is connected through an HDMI cable to a GoPro Hero 3. This allows the GoPro Hero 3 to record the video in whatever resolution. You can set it to the maximum resolution, it doesn't matter. It will send that video via the HDMI output to the Cerevo LiveShell. The Cerevo LiveShell takes that video and, using the settings that you've provided it via their web interface, will set it to the optimal quality settings that will work with the quality of internet connection that it has. It will then encode that data for YouTube or whatever, several other streaming platforms. I'm not sure exactly which ones, because honestly we just always use it with YouTube, although we did also use it with racecast.me when that existed. So the Cerevo LiveShell configured through their web interface will get you set up and encoded, and once it has an internet connection, it will connect, display data on the front screen here, and go to your hotspot. We've recently switched to, actually in our second car, gone with a Yi 4K Plus camera. This little guy is nice in that it has all the capabilities that the Cerevo LiveShell has built into it. So all we need to run this camera is the camera and the hotspot to provide an internet. This camera's setup is done via an app, and today we're going to cover how to set up this Yi 4K Plus in a race car to get it live streaming to YouTube. So for the first step in the process, we're going to get to YouTube and set up our stream. Up in the top here, you click the camera icon and hit Go Live. I get this message about copying settings from a previous stream. We don't want to do that, so we're going to hit New Stream. For right now, I'm just going to create a test stream so that we can get this process rolling and you can see all the steps of the process. But then we're going to come back and we're going to do a schedule for later stream, which is what you would actually do at the track weekend. So you want your stream. I'm going to make this one unlisted. Just, it's up to you. You can have it public, whatnot. It's good if you prepare thumbnails beforehand, so, you know, an icon on the car, whatnot, maybe your channel name on it, and then you can upload that here. We're not going to do that right now. And then you just hit Create Stream. That's going to take you to this screen, which gives you the stream URL with the RTMP information and your stream key here. Now the stream key is private information. You do want to keep that secret because anybody with that key would be able to upload data to your channel, which is not something that you want happening. Now this information you need to get onto your phone somehow by whatever means that you have. You can email it to yourself. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to copy it and drop it into a Facebook message to myself. You want to have your URL and then add a slash and go back and copy your key and paste that and send. And ta-da, that will pop up on my phone. So that's all the information we needed from here, and we can go ahead and move over to the phone and get that rolling. Now that we're over here on my phone, this is an Android phone, but the process is the same for Apple phones. The app works almost exactly the same for Yi Action. So we're going to open our Yi Action app. In the top right corner, we click Live. You can fill in your description. I'm just going to put test for right now. You go to your network for live. This is where you're going to choose your hotspot. At the bottom, you can hit the green Add Network button if you don't have it, and you'll hit Hotspot. Here, there is no way to copy in the name of your hotspot. You can't like select it from a list of available hotspots. If you click the little thing that says click, it will just take you to a list that you can see, but you can't copy or select it. So you have to manually type in the name of your hotspot and then also the password. I'm going to use this one, AT&T Wi-Fi, since we already have that set up. Then on the live platform selection, do not select YouTube Live because in the current version of the app, all it does is not work. So we click Other here and a custom live URL. Now this is one from a previous stream, so we're going to go ahead and wipe that one out. And we can switch over to, let's see, here's my notification from where I messaged the URL to myself. So we go here, and we can hit copy. And we'll go back here, and we'll hit paste. Oh, I got a little bit extra information here. Erase all that. There we go. We've got our stream URL. We hit done. Use the arrow at the top to go back. For your resolution, I usually do like to use 720p rather than 480p just looks bad. 720 looks reasonably enough. 1080p works well if you have a strong enough connection, but usually at the racetrack, since they're in a rural area, you don't really have a good enough connection for that. So I like to stick to 720. For your rate, this is your bit rate. This defines how much data the phone is, or the camera is going to be sending. Usually just leave this on auto and it will adjust live as you go through. And so then we can hit start live. And then we've generated a QR code. Okay, so now that we've generated the QR code, we can grab our camera and turn it on. Hopefully I didn't kill the battery. Okay, yeah, we're good. At the bottom here, we click video. We can scroll up, hit live, and it's looking for a QR code. And you can go and scan the code. Get the glare. There we go. Make sure the Wi-Fi hotspot's turned on, which it is. This will go through, find the network. I have had a couple of times where this fails and I just try again and then it works. There we go, it's connected and it's going to get started. Live connection is successful. So then over here on YouTube, we can see that the stream is going. You can actually see me setting up the screen over here. And you hit go live. And ta-da, the stream is now live. We could send a link up here with the share button, whatnot, and we're good to go. Now for right now, we're just going to end the stream. I said that I would show you how to set up a future stream. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to get back to our main YouTube screen so we can start over. Once on YouTube homepage again. So for setting up a scheduled stream, we can go about the same way. You click the camera icon, you can click go live. We're going to do a new stream. We're going to set up, this is a scheduled, I can't type today, scheduled test. Wow, I really can't type today. Stream. We'll have this one unlisted, same deal. Now we can hit the schedule for later button. And we'll schedule it for whatever we need to. We'll schedule it for half an hour from now. And hit create stream. Once again, you're taken back to this same screen where you can copy your information. And we'll do the same process, or I'll just let you guys do the same process where you can copy it, send it to your phone however you want, generate the QR code on your phone. Now, a nice thing here is that the QR code on your phone stores as a photo in your photo gallery on your phone. So it's always going to be there. So you can go ahead and set up multiple streams ahead of time as long as you can keep track of the QR codes in your pictures on your phone. You can then just have one set up for your Saturday race, one set up for your Sunday race, and you can then just pick the right one, show it to your camera while you're on the grid, and boom, it'll start up the live stream and you'll be good to go. It's as simple as that. From here, you would just hit done, and it has it scheduled, and that's it. You'd be able to, you can close this page at any time. If you want to access your scheduled streams, that appears to be a little bit difficult on YouTube right now because there's a beta of YouTube Studio that I don't know, there must be a better way to do this and I just don't know. But if you go to this YouTube Studio beta, I apologize for the slow page loads, but if you get to the YouTube Studio beta, you can then go to videos and to live. We see we have our scheduled test stream, which says it's upcoming. We can click on that and it will take us to a page where we can see all the information for it. You can correct the title or anything if you have an issue with it. And it ought to be all set and good to go. If we need to check that the stream's working, which is a good thing when you get it set up on the morning, you can go to your live control room here, which again, this is like a really roundabout way to get this, and I'm sure that there's a better way to do it, but I'm just not certain what it is, so I do it this way. And so this, from this screen, this would show you right here that your stream is going and whatnot like that, and get it set up. So you'd be able to verify that it's all working and whatnot like that once you get the camera rolling. And that's pretty much that. So I hope that gets you all set up with all the information you need. And please subscribe to my channel and like this video and ask any questions in the comments, and I'll do my best to respond. Thanks.